Well, hello there. I thought I would like to chat about something that I was challenged with lately, and I am in a literal virtual teaching space that is a 24 square foot closet. So let's chat today in a candid way about planned obsolescence. Now, this was the most fun thing recently is that my 11-year-old was actually wanting me to learn more about this topic. He is a researcher. And so let's start at the beginning. So, planned obsolescence, I put up a definition here, is the practice of designing products to break quickly or become obsolete in the short to mid term. The general idea behind this is to encourage sales of new products and upgrades, a practice that has even been banned in some countries. So you're probably thinking, well, what does planned obsolescence have to do with teaching music? I promise you, there's a link. So my son was telling me about different products that had to kind of plan for obsolescence as a business model. And you've probably thought that once in a while and thought, man, they just don't make things like they used to. How come my battery starts to die right at this age of a device's life, or there's other things? Tell me in the comments what products are you noticing that are just not designed to last long. The business model is actually that you need to buy them again. So my son was telling me about this and showing me some videos on this topic, and then he said, you know what, Mom, I feel like in your case planned obsolescence is actually valuable, and it's a really good thing that you do. And I was like, what? I'm a music teacher. And then I realized he was saying that I'm actually teaching people to be musicians so that eventually their need of me is no longer needed. So our business model is in the reverse, and yet it's a positive spin on it, because what a beautiful contribution to culture and community to be creating independence in musicians so they no longer need you sitting beside them. So I thought that was a really cool thought about music making. And it also brings about a lot of questions, though. It talks to how would we teach alongside students? What are we doing to plan on them not needing us? It's not like we would never use like a great teacher in our corner to teach us and model new things and hone our creativity. But just that aspect of needing someone to plan a path for you and help you prepare repertoire. Eventually, you actually do want to be gifting that to students, that they are thinking musicians that have skills that will make them like open up passive creativity for themselves. So, as teachers, this is my thought, and as business owners, this is a big thought. No matter what kind of business, how are we using planned obsolescence in ways that are actually positive and bring life to a community? So, some of the ways I think of that is I often tell my students when they've reached that kind of stage where I'm like, you are a lifer. You are going to be able to make music your whole life and enjoy it. And I see that they have a variety of skills. I see that they're thinking musicians that are saying, oh, well, I used my fingers in this way and it felt so freeing. Or I was able to like add and explore dynamics, and I'm communicating intent behind sheet music, or I'm communicating ideas of my own. So I'd love to just have that as a fun challenge in our music teaching community. How are you working alongside students in a way that promotes planned obsolescence in the best of ways? And it, of course, brings up thoughts of a business model, because we are not able to keep our students forever. Now, I'm very, very privileged that we have wonderful students that do stay with us for many, many years, because we are thinking of those different ways to promote music making. We are using historical repertoire, we're using music by contemporary composers, and personally, I'm starting to love making sure that students can read a chord sheet if they get asked to play in a worship band on Sundays, or if they get asked to play with a school jazz band, they're going to have skills for everyday music making. Or if they get invited to join a school band, a garage band, then they can do that too. Anyways, so here's my thoughts about planned obsolescence as a music teacher, and I hope it gives you something fun to think about.